Two customers buy the same product from your store, the same week for the same price. One came from a Meta ad, one came from a Google search. On your revenue report, they are identical. Same line, same rupees on your PL, they are not even close. One of them is quietly making your business healthier, the other is quietly keeping it on a treadmill. And most founders have never run the math that tells them which is which. Let me run it with you, because it changes where your next rupee should go. Here's the assumption almost every D2C founder makes. A sale is a sale. Revenue is revenue. So paid and organic get judged on the same number. What did they bring in this month? But that's the input again. Follow the money, pass the first purchase, and paid and organic stop looking anything alike. The difference doesn't show up in the sale, it shows up in everything that happens after it. Two customers, same purchase value, completely different worth. Customer A came from a Meta ad. Acquisition cost around 1,000 rupees, and the platform owns the relationship. So to get them back, you pay for another ad. Customer B came from organic search. Cost by month 12, rupees 350 and still falling. And when they return, they come back direct for free. Same revenue on the invoice. Fundamentally different economics underneath it. One customer you bought, the other you earned. To watch the detailed breakdown, watch the full video, link is in the caption. And notice what you actually bought with that 1,000 rupees. Not a relationship, a single transaction. The platform keeps the data, the audience, the connectors. To reach that customer again, you pay the toll again. With the organic customer, the relationship is yours from the first click. That's the difference between a customer you keep rebuying and one who simply comes back. And the gap doesn't stop at acquisition cost. It widens because of who each customer is when they arrive. Organic customers have a higher lifetime value, and not because they spend more, because they cost less to keep. They think about why. They found you through a search, so they arrived with real intent. They came without being interrupted by an ad, so they arrived already trusting you. And next time they search for you by name, so the repeat sale costs almost nothing. The paid customer was interrupted into a buying once. The organic customer chose you, and people came back to what they choose. And this is the part founders feel last, but it matters most. It compounds. The content that won you a customer this month is still working next month. And the month after, winning more at no extra cost. Paid resets to zero the day you stop. Organic keeps paying out. That's not a marketing difference. It's the difference between an expense and an asset. Here's the principle underneath all of it. The most valuable acquisition channel is the one that gets cheaper as it scales. Paid CAC rises, more brands bidding, platform costs climbing every year. Organic CAC falls, authority builds, content compounds, each new customer costs less than the last. Both channels are on a trajectory. The brands with the healthiest unit economics 3 years from now aren't the ones spending the most today. They are the ones quietly building organic underneath the paid. Picture it concretely, not a real client, just the pattern. Two brands, same category, same revenue today. Brand A puts everything into ads, the CAC creeps every quarter, and the day they pause spend, the orders stop. Brand B runs ads too, but spends 18 months building organic alongside. 3 years on, Brand B acquires half of its customer at a cost trending towards zero, holds fatter margins, and could survive a month with the ad account switched off. Same start, same spend. The only difference was that one of them was building an asset the whole time and the other was renting one. And here's the trap. For Brand A, by year 3, they can't stop. They are so dependent on paid ads that pulling back means watching revenue fall, so they keep feeding it at a CAC that only climbs. They didn't just fail to build an asset, they built a dependency. This is why the question was never really paid or organic. Run both, but every rupee into ads buys a customer today and leaves nothing behind tomorrow. Every rupee into organic buys a customer and adds to an asset, a ranking, a piece of content, a brand people search for that keeps acquiring long after you have spent it. One channel you rent, the other you own, and you can only build equity in the one you own. Now, the obvious objection. Organic takes too long. It's slower to start, yes, but that's exactly why the brand that wins started already. The cost of waiting isn't zero. It's another year of buying every customer at full price while competitor quietly drives there toward free. Slow to build isn't the same as not worth building. So here's how I would want you to leave thinking about your two customers. You don't need to choose between paid and organic. You need to know which one is building your business and which one is just sustaining it. Paid keeps the lights on this month. Organic is what makes next year cheaper than this one. The founders who understand that don't kill their ads. They build the channel that compounds underneath them until paid becomes a choice instead of a lifeline. If you have never run the calculation on your own customers, the number tends to surprise founders, usually in a way that changes the next decision they make. If you want the full system behind building the channel you own, I have laid out the entire 4-pillar SEO blueprint for e-commerce at the link in the description. The whole framework, free. Go through it at your own pace. Build the customer you own, and I'll see you in the next one.